Hey y'all, Iamdejahair here, and today this is a video on how to cut a bob. Okay, now this is a special video for me because, baby, I just cut this bob, and in real life, for real, I cannot cut a bob for anything. If you ever see a bob on my page, I usually like construct the wig and then I take it to someone that specializes in natural hair and hair, and they cut it for me, because I promise you I've messed up so many times cutting a bob and it came out cricky. But baby, when I say this came out so perfect, it came out so perfect. When I say I prayed as I was cutting it and right before, baby, we're finna cut it. Okay, so the first thing that you want to do is find out exactly where you want the length to be. Okay, so you're just gonna move your finger down to where you want it to be cut. Okay, that's going to be called your guide. So what I just did, I just found my guide. Okay, I'm bringing my fingers all the way down until I see the point where I want to cut it. Okay, once I make my guide, I want to check it again to make sure that it's straight. Okay, because I don't want to keep going around it so many times to get it straight. So if you think you missed something, you want to check it. Okay, you want to check it. Okay, now next you're going to take a little bit of that guide and then grab a little bit of the hair that has not been cut. Okay, and you are going to cut the hair that's long to the same length of what you just cut. Okay, and then you're going to check that and make sure that everything is even. Okay, as I'm cutting, I'm checking the front to make sure that everything is aligned and everything is straight. When I tell you I messed up so many bobs, it doesn't make any sense. But I promise you, I prayed. I prayed as I was making this bob. Okay, like you see, I'm checking my work. If you see anything that's crooked, just a little bit crooked, you want to go back and fix it. Okay, now I did grab a measuring tape because, like I said, I'm trying to get this right. Now it did come out at a specific length. I'm checking in every direction as I'm cutting. Okay, now you can use that as your guide. Also, if you don't want to just freestyle cut, get you some measuring tape. Okay, and measure and make sure that the inch, the length where you want it to be, it is the same length slash measurement in every single direction. Okay, now when it comes to bobs, if you want the back to be just a little bit longer, you can, because it is going to be on the neck. Now, some people do that, or if you want to just bring it the same length straight across, you can do that also. But I am going to make it the same length all the way across. So right now, I'm just checking my work again, and I'm going very slow. Don't move too fast. I promise you, if you move too fast, you're going to make a mistake. Okay, you're still going to use that same guide, and you are going to cut. Okay, want to make sure that when you place the wig on the canvas, make sure that your canvas head is all the way straight. Like, you don't want it tilted, you don't want it nothing. Okay, you want to make sure that it is straight up and down. And when you put your wig on the canvas, you want to make it seem like your canvas is your face. Okay, so you're going to position the wig on the canvas head as if it's your face. Okay, you're going to put it on like it's your head. Okay, you want to make sure it is straight up and down. I've seen people curve it. No, you want to make sure it is straight. Pretend like it is your face. Okay, and bring the actual tripod to a level that you're okay with. Okay, no matter if it's high or low, you're still going to get the same length. As you can see, I'm just taking it straight across. As I'm cutting, I am checking it. Okay, I'm making sure that it is straight. You see how much hair that we cut? We're gonna keep on cutting. Okay, so you want to move your hand down. Again, you are keeping some of the guide in your hand as you are cutting off some of the new hair. Okay, now cosmetology school, they tell you don't go past the knuckle. I'm gonna always go past the knuckle. Okay, because I'm cutting. All right, I did miss a piece, but I'm just gonna go back and I'm just gonna cut it. Now, it don't have to all the way be perfect the first go around because we're going to go back and check it, okay? Now, it is a little bit uneven here, so like I'm doing, I'm just going back and chopping it off, okay? But you are always going to keep a little bit of the guide that you originally cut with the new hair, okay? And you're going to cut it straight across, not diagonal, straight across, okay? Get you a pair of scissors, get you a pair of shears, okay? And just cut, okay? If you want to cut one side and then cut the other side, you always can. Trust me, you can. But definitely use that measuring tape, because that measuring tape can certainly help you, okay? It can help you. Now I am getting to the front. I'm keeping it the same length all the way around, okay? I'm keeping it the same length all the way around. Now I'm getting into my last piece. Bring your hand all the way down to that guide and cut straight across. And you're going to check your work, okay? When you are cutting, you are not going to bring your hand out. You're bringing your hand straight down. That's where you can mess up sometimes too, because when you're cutting, you bring your hand out. You're going to bring it down. Now, what I just did, I was sitting down. I looked directly under to see if it looked even, okay? Now, before we cut again, you want to go in through that hair and you want to flat iron it, okay? You want to flat iron it bone straight. You don't want to bump it yet. You want to keep it bone straight, okay? Because we have to check our work again. When you first cut originally, you want to make sure that your hair is flat, okay? You don't want any bumps. You don't want nothing. You want to make sure it's flat. But as you cut, you want to make sure that it's still flat, okay? So we did our first cut. Right now, I'm flat ironing it to make sure that I did not miss anything, that I didn't miss anything, because I want everything to be straight, okay? You're going to go through the entire head and flat iron it. You want to go through sections. Now, if you're not sure how to flat iron bone straight, make sure you check out some videos that's already on my page, because I do have some videos that shows you how to flat iron your wig bone straight. But that's exactly what we did. I did color this unit. It was a custom color. I did make this wig myself. It is for a client, and she wanted a bob. So as I'm flat ironing this, can y'all just tell me, like, congratulations a little bit? Because when I say I have never been able to cut a bob, but I was so determined this time. I'm like, ain't nobody finna cut this bob for me. I'm cutting this bob. I ain't got time to see who got availability. No, I'm cutting this bob, and I cut this bob, and I watched my client put it on. When I say it was so straight. Now, am I confident for my next bob? I don't know, but we can find out on another video, okay? But we're just gonna focus on this one, okay? But I cut a bob, y'all, and y'all gonna be able to cut a bob too, okay? If you do want to use heat protectant, I do 100% recommend Fantasia. I stand behind Fantasia. It's in a red bottle. You don't need too much, and you don't want to spray it too close, okay? Because you don't want your hair too oily, but you want to make sure that it has some type of shine to it, okay? What I'm doing now is I'm checking my work, okay? You always want to keep your comb in your hand when you have scissors in your hand, okay? We're just checking the work. We've already went through it one time. We're going to check it, okay? The hair is straight. We're just checking to make sure that everything is straight, okay? You want to take small sections. Don't rush it. As you can see, it's just a little bit, that ain't that straight. So we're just going to go ahead and fix it, okay? You just fixing your guide, and you're doing the same thing that you did originally. You're just taking your guide and comparing it to the hair that is behind it, okay? And you're just keeping it straight all the way across, okay? Take a little bit at a time. Always keep your comb in your hand when you are cutting. If it looks perfect, just leave it. But if you see it look a little lopsided, go ahead and clean it up some, okay? That's what we're doing right now. We're just cleaning it up. We're just cleaning it up. And I promise you, it's going to come out perfect. After you clean it up, you want to make sure that you go in and you use your measuring tape again, and you want to make sure that it is the same length all the way across, okay? Because we don't want any lopsided bobs, okay? You're just going to check it all the way across, and this is how it came out. Look how straight that is, y'all. I have never made a bob this straight, okay? I promise you, one side was higher than the other. But make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe, and comment any future videos that you want to see. Thank you so much for watching.